I wanted to talk about osmosis today. And the reason I want to talk about osmosis is because I was working on a client this morning and I had a massive download as to how having Harmonium as a healing modality can affect and benefit not only you as the client, but it can also benefit and affect those closest to you in your direct lineage. And the way that it can do that is through spiritual osmosis. I love that. So osmosis, in the true term of the definition, the true biological term of osmosis, is the transfer of a fluid or a substance from an area of high concentration to an area of low concentration through a semi-permeable membrane. So I love biology. I love anything to do with biology, the body, the workings, anatomy, all of those things. I find them really fascinating. And when I first studied biology back in the day when I was trained to be a skin and body care therapist, one of the words which always stuck in my mind for some bizarre reason was osmosis. It just resonated with me. And perhaps that's why, because right now, fast forward all these years, and I am in a space where I'm not just talking about osmosis in the true sense of the word, but I'm now looking at it from a spiritual and energetic perspective. So if we were to take that biological definition of osmosis, the transfer of a fluid or a substance from an area of high concentration to low concentration, and actually replace that word fluid or substance with vibration, then it would make complete sense that whilst we are having Harmonium and working with Spirit, Source, Universe, God, Divine, and we're raising the vibration, then it would make complete sense that if we were to replace that word fluid and substance with vibration, it would then become the transfer of a vibration from an area of high concentration to an area of low concentration through a semi-permeable membrane. That semi-permeable membrane, instead of being a cell membrane, would become the energetic field, the energetic body. So if we are working as a client, we're having and receiving Harmonium on a regular basis, and we are raising our awareness, we're raising our vibration and our consciousness and the light within our bodies, then it would make sense, based on that definition, that through the process of spiritual and energetic osmosis, we would be able to raise and affect the vibration and the consciousness of those closest to us and around us in our environment, especially those that are part of our lineage. So for example, our children. So as a mum, so for example, from my perspective, so thinking of it from me and my experiences with Harmonium over the past 2 years, if I look at how the relationship, so the vibration and the consciousness of my children, so my twins are 14, nearly 15 years old, and when I look at where they're at now emotionally and their vibration versus where they were 2 years ago when I first started having Harmonium, it's night and day, the difference in their awareness, their consciousness, and just their vibration generally. If I look at, as another example, the relationship between myself and my mum, who is 5,000 miles away, based in England, when I look at how our relationship has changed in the past 2 years, again, it is night and day. We really have reached another level in our relationship when it comes to just the way that we communicate, the way that we have a lot more of respect for each other, a lot more time for each other, a lot more awareness in the way that we are speaking to, dealing with, and just being in each other's space. And she's not even close to me, but of course she is part of me as I am part of her, as the children are part of me. And so it really just hit me this morning when I was doing this session, and I just thought, that is so profound to me, that Harmonium as a healing modality not only benefits the recipient to such an intense level, to such a degree that their vibration is raising and their consciousness and their light is rising within their bodies and their awareness, but that it will affect and ripple out and benefit those in their immediate surroundings and in their lineage, period. So that is just another level, another layer of how incredible Harmonium is as a healing system, because not only is it benefiting and taking the awareness and the vibration of the immediate recipient to the next level, to a higher level. But it will also benefit those immediately connected to the person that is receiving Harmonyum as a healing modality. So I thought that was interesting. I just wanted to share that, and I am sending you so much love.